So let me tell you a little story about something that happened to me that I think I talked about several years ago, but that channel's been removed by now on all my accounts, having all my channels removed, because I received this thing from Social Security today. So what was it, 12 years ago, 14 years ago, 13, somewhere around there. Prior to that, I had been on SSDI, okay? And SSDI is where it's not SSI, where it's like, it's where you're using the money you paid into the system, your taxes, but you're using it early because of a disability, okay? Yet I was going through divorce. I went back to nursing school, okay? Or I went to nursing school. And when I got a job, okay, the first job I got, I called the state, the government, to have the SSDI benefits stop. Okay, because there's situations where you can use it early. This is, like what you would, it's what when you retire, your Social Security you would get, but you can use it early in certain disability situations. So I called them and said, okay, well, I'm working now. So you need to stop sending me the payments. And they said, well, you can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean I can't do that? I don't want you to keep, because I want to be able to have it when and they said, well, because nobody ever calls us and tells us to stop sending it. That's what they said. I said, so you're literally telling me, I'm telling you that I'm working. I'm a nurse and I'm working, and you're telling me you won't stop the payments. And they said no. So they told me just let it run out. Like it had 2 more years left on it, and then, or something like that. And so they said, just don't send any more paperwork in and it'll eventually cut off. Okay, fine. Makes no sense. But they made it really clear, like they expected people to stay on it. So nobody ever called them to say, I don't need to be on it anymore. Because the whole point of using it early is if financially, you need it. Okay. And you have a disability to where you're not working. So then when I was working, I'm trying to be honest and do the right thing. I mean, that's what I mean. This world, it's like, no, don't do the right thing. And then they tell me, well, we don't know how you can stop it or send it back because nobody ever wants to stop the benefits. So then today, of course, because, I've been speaking up for 4 years, they send me how I need to pay them back thousands and thousands and thousands. I think over 15,000 or something, and that I have 30 days to get back to them about it. So you know what, government? Fuck you. I tried to do the right thing. There should be a recorded phone call for that. I was shocked that they would say that. I told them to stop sending it. So you know what? Now all of a sudden, because of me speaking up against my government, now they want all this back. And will take me to court, do whatever, all the other next steps are if I don't do something in 30 days. Because they say it was my fault. It's like, no, it was your fault because you didn't even have a system in place. It was very simple. I called and said to stop it. You couldn't put in your computers anywhere to stop it. And then you want to come after me all these years later. This is the problem with the government, the incompetence of it. Yeah, that's what they said to me, though. Nobody ever calls and wants the benefits stopped. But again, you try to do the right thing, you're screwed either way.